Hello friends and welcome. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your day. Welcome to Beauty by Trish. What I would like to do today is my Q&A video. I want to take my time and answer each question without feeling like I have to rush through it. If you all took the time to give me a question, then I of course want to take my time and give you an answer. I do apologize. I'm getting over something that I've been struggling with this past weekend. I haven't had it as bad as a lot of people, so I'm not going to complain, but I am a little stuffy. I do have a sore throat, so I have my water and my cough drops here with me, so please excuse that. This is from Josh. I'm not going to attempt last names because you guys know I'm horrible with names. How do you stay inspired to keep making videos? I stay inspired because it is just such a passion. I mean, who knows? I might be doing the whole video thing wrong. I just like to come on, talk about things that I've used, give you my opinions. I like to talk about things on my heart, what's going on. You all have always been so receptive and so good to me about that. So, I don't know. It's just a passion and a therapy. Y'all know that I've had some struggles and some hard times, and I use you all as my therapy, and you've assured me that that is fine. It's a part of something that makes me happy. The next question is from Marie. What are the skincare products that you just could not live without? I think the first one that comes to my mind, and it's relatively new to me, I bought it at the Sephora 20% off sale, is the Bobbi Brown Extra Repair Eye Cream. That has been literally a game changer for me. I absolutely do not want to be without that. I also like the Time Wise eye cream for daytime. I only use the Bobbi Brown at night because it is a very rich, very emollient night cream. But in turn, that is the reason I like it so much. I have a hard time with eye creams at night because they just seem to transfer into my eye area, and I have very sensitive eyes. So I use the Bobbi Brown at night. I use the Time Wise during the day, and I love those two. I would not want to be without either one. I also love what is Walgreens brand? 35 Beauty Alpha Hydroxy Cream in the tub. It's $9.99. That has been the biggest game changer in my skin texture, diminishing my skin texture. I absolutely love that. And I'm taking that you mean other than just like your regular cleansers and moisturizers. There is my microdermabrasion. I still use the Mary Kay microdermabrasion. I love that. Absolutely love it. As far as a manual exfoliator, there is nothing like it. The step 1 and the step 2, just perfect. And my Clarisonic, that stuff, it's a beast. It has also been a game changer to me. So I'll give you 5 that I would not want to live without, and those are the 5 things that I would, other than, like I said, cleanser and moisturizer, those are the 5 things that I would not want to be without. The next question is from Daily Rambles. What did you want to grow up to as a young child, and how has that changed as you grew older? I always wanted, I had a very different childhood, mainly because of, I think, my sister and her special needs, but genuinely I always wanted to be helpful. I knew I wanted to help people in some way. When we would go to the different hospitals and the different places with my sister and for my sister, I would look around and see such the need. I've always known that I wanted to help people in some way and help people with challenges, whether they be children or adults. And that's the field I've been in for several years now. Now I'm actually in process of channeling out and doing something a little different with abused women, and yeah, so I'm excited about that and where that's going to lead, because that's just a very deep passion of mine. And I'll go into more about that at a later date, but I want to help people. Okay, the next question is from I Believe in Angels. Yes, I do. Morning, Trish. How did you first realize that Jack was a keeper? Blessings, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Jack, I think I knew before I admitted. When we first met, I said, you know, I don't want a relationship. I had just gotten out of a really bad relationship like a year prior, a bad relationship. Like even a year later, I was getting over being mad at myself for allowing myself to be in that kind of a relationship. So I think I knew before I admitted I knew. And I think just by being around him, I would see him with his son. He was a single dad. I would see him with the puppies and with the deer, and just the way he treated me and just his personality. He made me laugh a lot, but yet he was a very sincere person. I mean, he is a very sincere person. And yeah, but watching him with his son, and he got along with my daughters, and yeah. Okay, the next question is from Susan W. Hi, Susan. What is the one thing you are most proud of besides family? That's not fair. And the one thing that you most regret? Why am I not getting all the words? I would say the one thing I'm most proud of would be overcoming, I don't know how to phrase it, overcoming what I was told I could not do. I don't know. I hope this is going to make sense. Overcoming what I was told I could not do, and what I was not worth, and turning it around and letting that make me stronger to prove that I could and that I am. The one thing I regret most is not knowing that sooner. Yeah, not knowing that sooner. The next question is from C. Smith. 2 questions. What is your favorite way to relax? I usually don't. No, yesterday I felt like I had been hit by a truck. I kept chilling and I was freezing. So I curled up with my blanket, the one Stacy got me. I curled up with that on my recliner just about all day. That is so rare for me. And I don't relax because I think of what I need to do. My favorite way to relax is probably when I am dog training. That is just so relaxing to me because it's just me and Jag or me and Diva, and it used to be me and Zoe over here sacked out in the doorway. But yeah, because it's just us and it's just nothing else matters. Even though I'm out there training my dog, it's just relaxing to me, and that's how I like to relax. That or make YouTube videos. I'm not kidding. Those are my ways to relax. I am not a person to I just can't lay around, and I don't go get massages because I don't want somebody touching me. So, and when I get my hair done, when Corey does my hair, I love Corey. And we got our appointment messed up this time, and yeah, my hair doesn't look too good, but it will again soon. The 7th. And what song reminds you of your husband when you hear it? I would say our wedding song. And it was, oh, what's the guy's name? I'm so bad with this. It's Livin' Our Love Song. It's a country song. And we played it as the pastor announced us, and we left, and then that was our song we danced to. Jason Michael Carroll. And it talks about a country boy, a backwoods country boy and a fairy tale princess. And Jack said, because I'm from a city close by that is known to be quite snobby, and he's a country boy, and it's unusual that those two mix. Jason Michael Carroll. So that is the song that reminds me of Jack. Okay, the next question is from Rhonda. What are the beauty trends for 2017, and how can we more mature women incorporate these trends into our look? Well, Rhonda, I'm not a trend follower. I see looks, I might see a look or see something on Instagram or something on a Facebook page or something, and I might put a twist to that. I make whatever changes I need to fit me, because I do have mature skin, but I don't really get into the trends. If there's say a video you're looking at, or a fashion magazine, or a makeup tutorial, take something that you like from that and sprinkle it into your life. Try that look out. But as far as trends, I don't follow trends. I just do what I like. I try things. Some things I like, some things I don't. Okay, the next question is from Lourdes. To what extent, if any, has your life changed since you started making YouTube videos? And how do you manage YouTube and personal life? My life has changed in probably a couple different ways. One, the first thing that comes to my mind, it's kind of a tiebreaker. One is I have more self-confidence now. The second thing is I have made so many amazing friendships, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for both. I have always struggled with my self-opinion, and YouTube has just helped me so much build my self-esteem, just helped me build a better opinion of myself. The relationships and the friendships that I've made are amazing, and I never would have been blessed to make the same friendships and relationships had it not been through YouTube. So those are probably my two favorite ways. Those are probably my two favorite things that have changed. As far as balancing or managing YouTube with my personal life, it's my goal this year to do 3 videos a week at least. And there are times that that's a little bit of a struggle. My sister's medical condition, if that changes, she is going to take top priority over that. But it's just something that I'm really determined to do this year. I have my Erin Cauldron planner, and that has helped a lot. And I just am determined to be better at self-management. I am determined to be better at time management. So it's working so far. Of course, we're still in January, but it's working so far. Mary Ellen, after 60. I'm going to ask an easy question. What do you do to pamper yourself? Just say getting my hair done. I don't go, and like I said, I don't go to the spa. I don't get massages. I don't get facials. And when I get my nails done, I'm getting ready to let my nails come off now. Also, what are a few of your favorite all-time movies? I'm not a movie person, really. I'm truly not. I think I've been to the movie theater less than 10 times in my whole life. I should have pre-read these so I could write down some movies, because I can't think of any right now. If I'm going to watch a movie, it depends on my mood, what I want to see. I like scary movies. I like funny movies. Feel-good movies. I cannot and will not watch anything where an animal gets hurt. Can't do it. Cannot do it. No. I get very angry, and I get very... You don't be around that side of me. You don't want to be around that side of me. I just... Okay, Emily asked, how did you and your husband meet? We met at Walmart. I wasn't an assistant manager anymore. I was a frontline manager, and he was a new hire in lawn and garden. because he was getting ready to open his insurance business and wanted like a supplemental income. So he was going to work in lawn and garden that spring and summer to, you know, kind of balance. He worked at night. Of course, he was in his new insurance company during the day. And I got called over to the courtesy desk, and I had to do a key turn because he didn't have his discount card yet. And our first conversation was nothing that wonderful. I remember walking over, and the first thing I saw was a buggy full of puppy food. And the second thing I saw, I don't know if I should even say this. The second thing I saw was his butt. He has an amazing butt. And I thought, okay. So I go around and I'm, you know, punching in my ID and everything. And I said, what kind of puppies do you have? And he said, bloodhounds. And I went, oh. And he said, what kind of dogs do you have? I said, Rottweilers. And he's like, oh. That was it. That was our first. That's how we met. 40 plus 411 ask, what is your number one dog training tip? That's a whole big video. The most important thing with dog training, any breed, any type of training, is consistency. That is really the most important thing that you need in training your dog. Because if you're not consistent and you don't teach them, they cannot learn. It is just important to be consistent, to be patient, and not to expect that because you told the dog, because you showed the dog one time what sit was, that it's going to know every time. Dogs actually listen better than your kids, but you do have to teach them what you expect from them. Consistency is the key to that. The next one is from Linda. If you're a cool tone, which one looks better? Cool or warm shades? On my eyes. Confused, please help. I am very cool tone and I wear both. Now, I am not, it goes back, I guess, to trends. I am not somebody that will only wear certain colors because my eyes are blue. I will wear whatever I want. I think that more importantly than the actual cool or warm, I think it depends on the depth of the shades. I think some people can carry off maybe a brighter color, and some people need a more muted color just for their skin tone. And a lot of it has to do also with the rest of your makeup. If you're wearing a brighter blush or if you're wearing a more subtle blush, I think all those things play with each other. But I guess I'm out of the box when it comes to things like that because I wear whatever I want. I think that the depth of the shade or the brightness of the shade are going to be more players in how you're going to be happy with it than actual cool or warm. That's just what I think. Patty asked, how long have you been a professional makeup artist? Did I forget something? Okay. How long have you been a professional makeup artist and what led you to do that decision? Are you a hairdresser as well? I've been a certified makeup artist for almost 3 years. And I did that because I had quit doing Mary Kay. I still wanted to do makeup. So I went ahead and got my certification as a makeup artist. And you don't have to go through like getting certification. You can just freelance. As long as you are getting experience under your brush, that is the most important thing. If I'm doing a look for somebody, then I definitely can do their hair also. I color my mom's hair. I've colored, I used to color Samantha's hair. I love to do lowlights and highlights and that kind of thing. Perms were my specialty. Perms aren't really that popular anymore. So, yes. The next question is from Trudy. How many and what type of jobs have you had in your adult life? Oh my goodness. I'm going to start in high school, Hardee's, and then I did babysitting, and then I went to a grocery store, and I quit doing that when I was 4 months pregnant with Samantha, and I did not go back to work until Jackie was almost 3, and I went back to work. I got a job at Walmart. I started as a cashier, went to courtesy desk, went to cash office, went to frontline manager. Scheduling conflicts, I was never seeing my girls. Never seeing my girls in that process. My husband and I separated, and I was just not seeing them. I would, they were in school at this point. I would put them to bed at my mom's, which my mom and I lived really close, but still, I had my girls to raise my girls, not for my mom. You know what I mean? My dad had had a massive stroke. He was bedridden. My mom took care of him. My sister that has special needs. My grandmother that had Alzheimer's, and, it was too much. So, I quit Walmart and I started doing home health care. And then I did that for a while. That's when I went to the Beauty Academy. Back to Walmart, but a different Walmart. My girls were older at this point. And I was only back to Walmart for maybe a few months, and I went into their management program. And I got transferred. And I was an assistant manager, and once again, 2 teenage girls, assistant manager for Walmart. The hours are incredible, like a gazillion. So I stepped down, went back to the courtesy desk at the Walmart that I came from that point, and then I went back to CSM, frontline manager. Met Jack. His insurance company was up and running. He did property and casualty. He needed a life and health person. At the time I started studying for my insurance license, they thought I had cancer. I went in, had a hysterectomy while I was off work. I was off work for 7 weeks, I believe. Studied my butt off, got my insurance license, and never went back to Walmart. So I did insurance for a while. I did insurance and Mary Kay. They supplemented each other. And the insurance thing, I'm just not a salesperson. So then I was doing Mary Kay and behavioral health tech. Then I started doing YouTube. Kind of had, words with Mary Kay. Quit doing Mary Kay. Got my makeup license. So now I do makeup artistry, and I do behavioral health, and I do home health, and I do the deer farm, I do dog training, I do YouTube. That's it in a nutshell. Do you have a suggestion of a product to thicken up eyebrows that is not so expensive? I am going to try. I have not ordered it yet, and I need to make a note. I've heard wonderful things about castor oil. Seriously. I've heard wonderful things about it making your hair grow, and I want to try it. I really do want to try it. But because my brows are so sparse here, what I'm going to do, I want to order a stencil, like your eyebrow stencil, so I know exactly where I'm putting that, and then it will do a difference. I'll do it with you. Castor oil. Seriously, that's what I've heard. Okay, next question is from Deborah. I was wondering what your responsibilities are on your farm and how you, sorry, Siri's going crazy here for some reason, and how you manage your time with all the things you have to do. Blessings, Deb. My responsibilities here on the farm, as far as the deer, I am I help where I'm needed. If Jack is working, he has a job out of town. He guides hunts in Pennsylvania during hunting season. If he is doing that, then I will have to feed and, make sure everybody's fed, walk the fence. We have to make sure that all the fences are up, all the deer are safe. Feeding, he usually does, like I said, unless he's out of town. This past year was the first time I fed the chickens, but birds freak me out. Like, they just freak me out. I'm getting more used to them, but I don't trust them. But yeah, usually just if he's not here or if he needs help with something. Other than that, fawn season, I do help bottle feed, the ones that we bottle feed. How do you manage your time with all the things that you have to do? I just do it. And that's why, I don't really like relax. And I think sometimes when I get sick, it's my body saying, okay, stop for a minute. Celestial Beauty. She said, oh, it's great to watch my girls again. I'm telling you, Christmas had me crazy, working so much overtime to get it all together, and time just got away from me. I totally understand. Anyway, my questions. What is your favorite foundation of all time? Are you kidding me right now? Do you know how many foundations I have? I can't do that. I can't. I mean, I don't know. I can't give you one. I'm sorry. Okay. What is your favorite mascara of all time? Lancome, Hypnostroma. Love it. Best ever. Best. Can you name all the animals at your place? Really? Do you doubt me? Okay. You ready? Here we go. Take notes. There's going to be a quiz later. I'm kidding. Okay. Let's start. The chickens, only a few of the chickens have names because birds freak me out. But there's some. The babies that are a few months old now are so darn cute. There's a couple of them that have just cracked me up. So we'll start with, I know in the first chicken coop the rooster is Rocky. Then we have Speckles in the second one. And then over here in the little deer pen, we have turkeys, and Gray is the hen, and she has 8 babies. One is a rooster, and he's like black, but he's speckled with orange and white, and he is Ricky. And then we have an orange one that runs around. I mean, she runs around like she's frantic half the time, and that's Lucy. Lucille Ball, Ricky Ricardo. And then Gray is the mom. The others didn't have names because they're not staying. And then the turkeys. The turkeys, we have Whitey, which is a white turkey with smoky feathers. And then we have Copper, which is a copper instead of a regular brown. And then we have Katie, Maggie, and Mickey. Those are the female turkey hens. Okay, so that's the birds. Cat, Alex. One cat, Alex. We have Ruby, which is our last bloodhound, and she is 10 and a half. And we have Queen Zoe right here. She's moved on in behind me now. Queen Zoe, she is my almost 8-year-old German Shepherd. She is the mother of Jag. She is the mother of Jag and Diva, and she is the grandmother of Chief. Now, the only way I can do the deer is to go pen by pen, or I'll get confused. So in the first pen down here, we have Loverboy, we have Zombie, we have Charlie, and we have Princess. In the back pen, we have Legend, we have Lacey, we have Baby Girl, and we have 97. 97 is one of Baby Girl's fawns from this past year. 97 and 96 were never named. Jack gets really weird about some things, and then he was afraid. It went so long that he was afraid it would jinx. He gets weird about things. So that's 97. Top back pen. We have Primetime, we have Christine, and we have Josie. Then the big pen. We have Rocket, we have Rocket is the buck, and then we have button bucks. We have Magic, we have Hercules, we have Dude. Is that all the bucks? I think that's all the bucks. Then we have Titanium, we have Penelope, we have 96, we have Carla, we have Ruby, we have Dee Dee, we have Lily. Did I say Ruby? I think I said Ruby. And Izzy, Scarlet, Pretty Girl. That's it. That's all the animals on our farm. You didn't think I could do it, did you? Cheaper by the dozen. Ask. You were always so open and honest with us and tell us so many things about you. It's hard. Well, the crazy world we live in. If you had one day to unwind and do anything you wanted, how would you spend it? And with whom? Unwind. I'm afraid to unwind. If I unwind, then I might never wind it back up. I would probably take my mom on a little road trip. Maybe just, you know, up to Pittsburgh, go shopping. Mom and I used to do something every week together. And as my sister's health conditions have not been the best, we don't do that because usually I stay with Tef so Mom can go get out for a while. So I would probably say to take my mom and it would just make me unwind to see her relax and have fun. And that would make me really happy. It really would. So, yeah. If I was going to be totally selfish, and I would say this one I would do with Jack, but I don't think he would enjoy it. So I'd probably go with like one of my dog training friends, probably my friend Denise, because she lives in Kentucky and she's nuts as nuts as I am about dog training. We don't get to see each other that much. But to go to like a regional competition or even nationals, just because I'd like to see, you know, just the difference from club level up. I think I would really enjoy that. I just think it's beautiful and I would love to see that. And then DCZ asked, what is your favorite movie? Oh, I wish I could answer that. You know what? When I think of a movie, the first thing that comes to my mind is Elf. Just because I can relax and laugh and not think. It just takes me away for a while. I don't have to think. I don't have to worry. Nothing. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. I think I finished. So thank you guys so much for the questions and for giving me some of your time to give me a question and then to watch the answer. I hope that you all have a really good day and I will talk to you in the next video.